What is going on, folks? It is Rigor Mortis. We are back with yet another video, and today we are talking about Shiba Inu. Folks, a very important video for you all today. Over the past several videos, we have been talking a lot about inflation rates and how the whole crypto market as well as the tech market has been awaiting these inflation rates and CPI data to come out. Well, just earlier this morning, the data has finally come out and inflation was exactly what the market expected. Now, this isn't super bullish. It isn't super bearish, it's just what we expected. So today we are going to be talking about it, what it means for the future of not only Shiba Inu but the broader cryptocurrency market, when we expect some of this inflation to start going down in terms of how it's moving on a month-to-month basis, and of course the price implications behind all of this. If you guys are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the family, throw a like on this video as it really helps the algorithm get it out to more people, and comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on all things Shiba Inu. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. First and foremost, here is the article that I pulled up. Futures extend gains as CPI data in line with expectations. It hit the nail right on the head. It is exactly what they expected for the inflation data, and there's just not any surprises here. Now, interestingly enough, the cryptocurrency market as well as the tech market actually responded quite positively to this data. We are seeing Bitcoin trying to retest 44K here, Ethereum well above $3,000. Of course, we did have a small rally yesterday going into today, and it seems as if that rally might continue throughout the day. Now, like I said, this data was neither bearish nor bullish. You're seeing Shiba Inu here responding very positively as well. This is super interesting to me. The 10-year bond yields are actually down, meaning that this is a slight bull flag in terms of the tech, speculative, and crypto sectors. But again, we need to have a clearer picture, which is going to be made over the next several months. Hopefully by March or April, we are going to get a very clear picture as to how inflation has been increasing year over year and month to month. That being said, for today, we do expect to continue to see a run, but of course things could start flattening out because, like I said, this was neither positive nor negative news. Essentially what happened is stocks as well as crypto kind of priced in all of these things. We expected year over year inflation to be at around 7%, and that's exactly what happened. Now, what we were looking for was a decrease in the month-to-month increase in inflation. We were trying to see something below a 0.4% increase on month-to-month inflation, and we didn't get that. It just hit the nail right on the head, exactly as expected. So what does this mean for the future of crypto and speculative plays as well as the tech sector? Because if you guys can see, Bitcoin as well as Ethereum has been following the tech sector practically to a T. If you are in the tech sector in terms of your stocks, it has been following it extremely closely because of these inflation rates, because of how speculative both of these sectors are, and practically speaking, cryptocurrency right now is viewed as a tech industry. So interestingly enough, we have been seeing the price of Bitcoin follow very closely to the price of a lot of tech stocks. So what can we do and what are we expecting for the future? Let's talk about Shiba Inu specifically because, of course, you guys know when it comes to this channel, we talk SHIB. Now, SHIB, interestingly enough, has been following the broader space a lot more closely over the past several weeks and months than ever before. Right now, we are up 9.43% on the day, which is much better than Ethereum and Bitcoin. Why is that the case when it comes to SHIB? Well, something that you guys have to remember is when it comes to SHIB, we have a lot of internal catalysts that are really trying to drive up this price. Yes, the inflation data is driving up the price as well, but there are so many more catalysts that we have in our own pipeline that is going to grow us organically from the inside out. And whenever we had this meets expectations inflation, I think a lot of people started rotating back into speculative plays, or what seemed to be speculative plays, and out of the bond market. And so whenever that happened, that is why we are seeing an increase in a lot of these cryptocurrencies, but particularly the ones that have a smaller market cap, like a Shiba Inu. But on top of that, we have our own catalysts. So are we going to continue to see this growth? Well, as of right now, nobody really knows. We are really trying to see how Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to play out. Are these two going to hold on to their gains? Are we going to see even more gains over the next several days, weeks, and months? That becomes the question. In terms of returning to complete normalcy, when are we going to really have that huge run without practically any shadow of a doubt? Well, that's going to take some time because the inflation numbers have to start going down before we can really start seeing that huge run up. And from what people are projecting, you know, I see these videos on YouTube, I watch these live streams, I'm just like you guys out here trying to gather information. Obviously, I'm by no means an expert on this stuff. You guys probably know that firsthand because I just don't sound like I know what I'm talking about. But the projection is around March or April. That's practically worst case scenario, but we could see a run much sooner than that if the Fed decides to dial things back. And of course, once that happens, the market is going to react. And that is exactly what we are seeing today, just by meeting expectations. And this video is already running way too long. Just by meeting expectations, we saw Bitcoin and Ethereum go on a little bit of a rally. So what happens whenever the inflation numbers actually come in below what we expect? Which, if that would have happened today, in my opinion, we would have seen a huge run up in all spaces, especially when it comes to tech, especially when it comes to crypto. So for Shiba Inu specifically, folks, you guys need to be on the lookout for this data over the next couple of months and years, actually, because the long-lasting effects of printing all of that money might last a lot longer than we expect. But for me, I think we are looking towards March and April for a huge rally. Now, that doesn't mean that we're not going to rally before that. That is just what people are expecting in terms of the inflation data. But like I said, if the Fed decides to dial things back a little bit and we see inflation starting to go down over time, over the next month or so, maybe into February, that would be a big game changer in terms of the crypto space and for Shiba Inu in particular. So guys, be on the lookout. This is information that not a lot of people know, and this is stuff that I am learning on the fly, if I'm being honest with you. Whenever I was invested in stocks pretty heavily, yeah, this is stuff that I tracked, but not as closely, because stocks are kind of an invest and forget in most cases. For me, at least, that's what my portfolio was all about. But when it comes to this crypto stuff, now I am truly invested, and I'm looking at this stuff in a practical way, on a day-to-day fashion for a lot of the crypto that I'm invested in. You guys know what I mean. When it comes to Shiba Inu, of course, this is a long-term play for me, but I want to know how the market is acting in a practical way. That is all I have for you guys in today's video. I know a much different video than what we usually do, but I think it's a very important one. So you guys have to go out and do a little bit of research. There's a little bit of homework to do in today's video because this stuff is very, very important. Please keep in mind, folks, I am by no means a financial advisor, and I want to make that very clear in today's video because this stuff is extremely complicated, and to be quite frank, I don't understand it all. You have to go out and do your own research before investing in anything I talk about on my channel because these videos are for entertainment and educational purposes only. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. I hope you guys are well this morning. Please stay safe out there. It's been your boy Rigor Mortis. I am out the scene, folks. Peace out.